Barkley with games. And yeah, man, I hope you.
As we're looking here at the standings mid-season. That said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary. How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16? I would. I think that'd be a great idea. Now,
excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Pass to Garland. With it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, trying to break loose. And that one drops for him. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop. Russell passes to Culver. To the inside. Hollis Jefferson. Good. Hollis Jefferson's got his second bucket.
Well, the big man, muscles there. Hollis Jefferson experienced at having to fight his way through the defense.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench, and if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive.
Here is Russell after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And there's the pass to Culver. Wants to get it to Hollis Jefferson, and does. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And their success rate on the season, right around 77%. That free throw good from both free throws. Singletary, guarded by Green. Here's
that I simply admire. This guy bails him out of a lot of possessions, and he doesn't allow them to come up empty.
Now, here is Russell. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Kevin Porter's checked in for Okoro. And it's Cobb in for Garland. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Passes to Porter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Cobb dishes. Oh!
Boy, Larry made it special.
Now here's Beasley. Last game he had 13. Cuts it 5 from 18. That shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves. Their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Singletary, covered by Beasley. Presence on the glass. And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands...
No doubt.
Here's Towns, following the score by Cleveland. From 13, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I mean, guys, how good is the form and the release? Karl Anthony Towns, capable in the mid-range as well.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Singletary, covered by Beasley. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that there.
So far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Russell. Down low, Rivas, and he gets the basket. Officials to a chance at the line.
The pick and roll, nicely done.
The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Ain't that?
Well, you can see the assertive shot hunting by Hendricks out beyond the arc. What impressive shooting.
Both teams have it going here early in just a moment. Earlier, he was asked about how the team approaches.
Want to do, don't change, never waver from that.
And that's what they want to do, but the reality is the best teams in the league know how to adapt.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Beasley, and it's Hollis Jefferson at the small forward. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there.
It's going to be an 80 overall,
Spot-up shooting is critically important.
80 overall.
And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Love comes in for Maker. Okoro, he's checked in for Jetty Austin. And it's Garland in for Collins. Danny Green, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Danny Green went from the Philadelphia 76ers now to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, who does that?
Just over a minute in. Love kicks to Okoro. Pocket 6.
Right here.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 3.
Ooh.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the pass to Hernan Gomez.
Miss.
And here's Love. 9 points, last game out.
All right, let's see if I can make it.
Left side, Harris. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. Okoro with it. He's against Green. Garland with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
And how do he do that, man?
Will make you very
I can't even do that.
teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Here's Okogie. No points in the game yet for him. And the shot goes in.
Bro, I'm trying, bro. I'm still getting destroyed in the defense area, man. What should I do?
Minutes played so far. Pass to Okoro. Kicks it to Garland. Pass to Drummond.
All right, let's see. So the pig.
Harris outside. Pass to Okoro. A three. Offensive rebound. Drummond.
Just make it, Drummond. Just make it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Back to Hollis Jefferson. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Okogie misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to
Finally.
Harris, good.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Finally, man.
1:30 left to play.
We
here
got
in
3
Miami.
more months until we
Inside.
reach March,
Here's
man.
Towns.
And then
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
once I reach
Collins
April,
got 6 rebounds in the game.
it's the All-Star game and everything, bro. We got 1 more month, and then once we in the final month, we got the playoffs to do. And then once we advance in the finals of the playoffs, we gotta win, and then that'll be it. But I got a long way in March, man.
You know it's
I got a
gonna
long way in
fire up,
March.
Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
But after I'm done with 2K21, I'm
Never look
on.
down for Cleveland. Thon Makers checked
I'm
in
gonna go to
for
Madden,
Andre
and then
Drummond.
once I'm finished with
And it's Cobb
Madden
in for
21,
Garland.
which is gonna
Minnesota
be like
also with the
week
sub.
1, week
Malik
2,
Beasley
week
is
3,
checked in
week
for
4,
Danny
week
Green.
5,
Timberwolves trail
week
by
6,
3.
all the way to 17, week 17.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second.
Don't
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. To the wing right side. Now, here's Culver. Guarded by
I can shoot
Porter.
my right now.
Just 5 on the clock.
It's just awkward because when I hold the ball, it's kind of difficult. Because it's like my
You
shot
can
go like
see
that
the
instead
vision
of going
and
like
instincts
this.
of Jarrett Culver,
Like
able
Paul.
to spot the wide open man and hit him in rhythm.
Here's Cobb. 8 points his last outing. Here's Porter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
+5, let's go. I'm improving.
And if you're just joining us, we played the first.
I don't know if there's anything that the
Okay,
league can
wait,
do
wait, I ain't
to slow him
overwhelming,
down.
I swear,
He's
man.
just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible
we were probably like,
consistency.
what?
This guy is a great player who
Kendrick
always
Carter's at
brings a ton of
81.
energy. What
I'm
a
finna
great
be at
half.
80.
Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Garland. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Okoro. And here is Garland. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. First one falls for him.
I don't feel like playing Madden right now. I really don't. The only thing I can do is just play
That's
Overdrive,
another area where he is
do
just a
daily,
superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
goals, daily live goals.
Russell looking around. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes
Bro,
this
once I get
entire
this
team
tablet,
better,
bro,
and it'll make him more
I ain't
effective
gonna
in the
mess with
point
it, bro.
position.
Once I log in
Now
and
here's
stuff,
Love.
I gotta get an updated phone number. Damn. Still gotta get an updated
Ball's
phone
knocked
number.
loose and stolen by Russell. 4-on-3 break. Good on the bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play
phone number.
calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here's Okoro. Singletary, and he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Russell inside. Count that bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Has to.
At least I got 2 points on the fast break, though.
Singletary. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Three, cool. That's nothing. That's nothing.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Okoro. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Culver. And so Russell hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Singletary, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Russell passes to Towns. Off target from 3-point range.
I'm shocked.
Passes it to Drummond. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of fingers place.
Now, here is Russell. Point game so far. Has got 5 now.
Well, this is just another weapon the Cat has at his disposal. A 7-footer with a sweet jumper off the pass. How do you guard Karl Anthony Towns anyway?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And there's no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
No doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely certainly falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Porter, the trade. Rebound by Okogie. Hustle. Now Nance. Here's Cobb. Points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Russell. Step back shot. The shot will not fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Osman kicks to Cobb. Here's McGee. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great
Kendrick Carter is crazy, bro. That's the only thing I can say about him. When he make the shot, bro, that junk is crazy, bro. All the stuff he could do, I wish I could do it, bro. Like, I wish I could make my shot and everything. But only thing I can do is do it in practice, and that's it. But he made a half-court shot, bro.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
He made a half-court shot.
Cleveland leading by 9. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Minnesota. Green out there with Cope. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Cobb passes to Okoro. No good that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. On the wing, Green. Trains it from beyond the arc.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Cobb passes to Porter. To the middle. Cobb, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Towns down low. He's going up against Love. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Poked away. And so it's Minnesota with it. On the clock. Here's Towns, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Out to the wing. And then
Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
pass to Towns. And it's sent back by Drummond. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the down.
Rolling to the rim.
And here pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
You're all watching.
Free throw good, Garland.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
And no good, the try spell. Singletary, guarded by Green. To the paint. And Drummond kicks to Love. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Culver with it, and there's the pass to Towns. Outside Russell, back to Towns. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Singletary lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. 1:21 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Hendricks Cobb.
Yeah, his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of hard work and a whole lot of talent.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Russell. Now, here's Garland. and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Cleveland.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. They had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Hendricks Cobb.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
Game time. At a time. Yeah. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. On the next episode, we'll be versing the Detroit Pistons. So, you don't want to miss out on that episode. Stay tuned for that episode. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the